together, lads. This way.
We should stand and fight, sir.
Fight what? Shadows and noises.
Save your ammo, Michaels. Don't fire till you see something to shoot at.
Yes, Corporal Lawton, sir.
And save your sarcasm, too.
I've never liked this godforsaken country.
Enough. What's out there is just an animal.
Then why are we running, Captain?
It's Georgie.
What?
I can't see Georgie. Georgie, where are you?
Private Georgeson?
Oh, not Georgie too!
Oi, I told you, Michaels.
Over there. In the shadows. I can see its eyes. Good grief. Its eyes.
He's gonna attack. What is it? All right, hold your positions. This is it.
Ready, lads? Wait for it. Take aim.
Here it comes.
Reload.
All right, lads. We've been in worse than this. We've got this beast beat, whatever it is.
Same again for you, Professor. Keep out the cold.
Steady on, Henry. I've hardly started this pint of...
What was it? Half and half. Just the thing for an evening like this. Whet the appetite, get the old gastric juices going. A finer pint you won't find between here and the India dock.
Is that right?
Absolutely. I know. I've tried. Often.
You gentlemen having another?
Mr. Jago is, I think, in favour of such an option. I remain to be convinced. Not sure it's a good idea on an empty stomach, but that's easily remedied.
Well, just you give me a wave if you change your mind, Professor. What about you, Mr. Jago, sir?
Thank you, Ellie. But Professor Lightfoot's mention of food has put me in mind of a spot of dinner. So perhaps we repair to an alternative establishment, which favours culinary capability over liberal libation.
You what?
I offered to buy dinner. That always excites him. You see, easily pleased. Though I must say, you seem in a fairly chipper mood tonight, Ellie.
Life and soul, our Ellie. 'Twas always thus.
My brother's due back this week, you see. I ain't seen him in ages. Well, that's why I've been working all this week, so I can take some time off when Jim's here.
Just so long as you hurry back to keep our whistles wetted and our beer glasses brimming. Now then, Professor. I know a small place just round the corner from here. Gorgeous guinea fowl, succulent salmon, unparalleled puddings, and divine wine. It's to die for.
Steady on, old chap. No need to go that far.
Get a rift on there. Where's the gangplank?
Load away.
You fellas all right there? No hanging around now.
The captain's not well.
Only one captain I answer to, and he wants you lot off his ship.
All right, we're going.
He's getting worse.
We should have left him in Calcutta. He'd be happily dead by now.
Michaels. He's still our commanding officer, even if we are on leave.
Just joking, sir.
We look out for each other, right? That's how it always works.
All right, I know the drill. Captain gets himself wounded and we ended up losing our leave to nursemaid him.
Least we can do, Michaels. Captain Hartford saved my life a dozen times, and yours just as often.
I said all right.
What do you reckon that beast was?
Vicious.
Oh, I don't know. We couldn't hang around to find out. We had to get the captain away from there.
How you doing, sir?
He can't hear. Look at him. Shivering and sweating. He'll be dead of fever by Friday.
What are we going to do, sir? Well, they said at the hospital in Calcutta...
I know what they said, but this is London. We'll get him help.
Oh, yeah? Where from?
There's this man I've heard of. A surgeon or a pathologist or something. They say he's an expert in strange afflictions. He saves so many lives. We need to find him and get his help.
We need to find him soon. The captain's much worse than he was on the ship.
Well, help him onto this light. Let's get a proper look at him.
Bloody Nora.
What the hell's happening to him?
Oh, easy, sir. Easy. No, we're just trying to help.
You all right, Corporal? How's he going?
You won't get far like that, poor beggar.
Well, don't just stand there. Get after him. Well, he'll do himself a mischief in that condition. Well, go on, before he falls into the Thames or something.
Come on, Michaels.
Be a mercy if he did drown in a river.
Over here. He's over here. It's all right, sir. No one's going to hurt you.
Where is he?
In the shadows, by those crates. See him? What's he doing?
It's like he's feeding it. He must have found...
Steve, what have you done, Captain? Sir, what have you done?
I don't believe I could eat another thing.
Not having cheese, Professor? Just the thing with the drop of port. I have a good hour before I need to be back at the Alhambra.
Really, Henry? I am replete.
A felicitous feast of sumptuous sustenance. Sure you won't risk the port?
Beg pardon, sir. This message just came.
An epistolar inquiry, eh? Oh, I think it's for you, actually.
Thank you, Henry. In point of fact, it does have my name written on the envelope.
Says you're needed at the mortuary.
So I see. Sergeant Quick seems very insistent. Murder, no less. And a rather nasty one at that, it would appear.
I suppose a swift half somewhere along the way. I mean, the chap's already dead. He won't be in a hurry. No. Out of the question, clearly. No, that's a shame. It was my shout, I believe.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to remind you it's your round next time we adjourn to the Red Devil.
How kind.
Thank you for coming so prompt, Professor.
Your message did suggest some urgency, Sergeant Quick.
Not for this poor blighter. But from the look of him, I thought it best not to hang around.
Good gracious. What's happened to him?
I rather thought that was your department, sir.
I'm not sure this falls into anyone's department, as you put it. Evidently these wounds were the cause of death.
Some sort of animal, you think, Professor?
Quite possibly. You know, this poor fellow's been dead only an hour or two. But his body is completely drained of blood. That would have taken... Where was he found?
Docks. Just at the end of Gribbin Quay.
There must have been an awful lot of blood.
Well, that's what I thought. But Constable Oliphant said there was none at all. So I went to take a look.
And?
And he was right. Not a splash. Nothing. No evidence of the body being moved either.
Dashed queer. So tell me, Sergeant Quick, what did your subsequent inquiries reveal?
Well, I did ask around in several establishments in the area.
Indeed. My associate and friend, Mr. Jago, could probably tell from your breath exactly which establishments.
People round there do tend to open up a bit more if you share a jar with them, I found.
Indeed, Sergeant. No criticism intended. So, what did you discover?
Nothing, Professor. A couple of the dockers said he heard what sounded like a wild animal. But this is London docks. They offload everything from barrels to bullocks down there. Could have been anything.
Well, it could have been something that ripped this unfortunate man to pieces and drained him of every last drop of blood in his body. You know what really worries me, Sergeant?
What's that, sir?
If this animal, and I'm pretty certain it was an animal, if it was feeding, well, before very much longer it will be hungry again.
What are we going to do?
Shut up, Smith. We're not doing anything.
But he killed that man. Ripped him up.
He's not himself.
That's for sure.
We stick together, all right? We look after the captain just the same as he's looked after us.
We have to keep him here. We can't let him do that again.
What are you going to do? Chain him up?
What if we have to?
Keep it down. We're lucky to get this place, but there could be anyone in the next room. Maegson's right. The captain stays in here, 24-hour guard, until he's cured.
Cured? Look at him, you can barely tell who he is. Who he was.
What about your medical expert?
Some help he'll be.
We have to give it a try. Did you find him? Is he coming?
I got word to him. He should be here any time.
Can't be too soon. The captain's burning up. Never seen a fever like it. I'm all from a tiny scratch.
He'll be all right.
So, what's he like, this expert doctor of yours?
Well, I've never met him myself, but my friend tells me he's brilliant. Bit eccentric, bit strange in his ways, but brilliant. He's from Holland, and apparently he looks the part. They say his head is as bald and white and round as a billiard ball.
What'd you say his name was?
Dr. Tulp, at your service.
Oh, Dr. Tulp, thank goodness you're here. Thank you for coming.
Where is the patient?
He's over here.
I'm surprised he didn't see the captain through those dark glasses.
What's he doing? You'd think a doctor would take his gloves off to examine a patient.
Easy.
You know what's wrong with him?
You have just returned from India, yes? And he was attacked by an animal, let's say. Was he scratched? Bitten?
Scratched. On the face. Not badly, but he fell into a fever almost at once.
And the animal? What happened to that? Did you capture it?
We killed it.
Just not quite soon enough. You know what's wrong with the captain?
He is infected. Venom from the animal's claws. The saliva is even more potent. He is lucky he wasn't bitten or the transfer. Or the effects would have been far more rapid. Minutes rather than weeks.
Oh, never mind that. Can you cure him?
Oh yes, I can cure him. But it will take time. He needs rest. He needs to be fed regularly with raw red meat. And he needs a potion, a medicine, that I shall prepare.
You sure, Tulp? He looks pretty far gone to me.
Dr. Tulp. Trust me, I know my business. And I know of the animal that infected your poor captain with its venom. He can be cured, but I warn you now, there will be a cost.
Oh, that's just peachy. Now we have to pay for the captain as well as nursemaid in.
Quiet, Michaels. You just let us know what we owe you, Dr. Tulp. You'll get your fee, whatever it is.
You know, I believe I will. Now, I have another appointment, so if you will excuse me, I shall return with the medicine.
One thing, Dr. Tulp.
Yes?
Is he dangerous?
What do you mean? You know he's...
Dr. Tulp?
Dangerous. Oh yes, he's dangerous. I would suggest you find some way to restrain your captain. I fear he will get worse before he gets better. Good day to you.
And to you.
Are you serious? You're really going to pay good money for some quack treatment from a creepy foreigner?
It's the least we can do.
The least we can do is put a bullet through his brain now and end his misery.
That's crazy talk.
Is it? How much is this going to end up costing us then? Because I don't know about you, but I ain't got money to waste. In fact, I ain't got money at all to speak of.
Then we'll get money. Somehow. Whatever it takes.
Get money? Maybe that's it.
Where you going, Michaels?
To get some air.
Well done, ladies. Another peerless presentation of Poe's plastique. Careful with those, Millie. You could have someone's eye out.
You overcut, Mr. Jago.
Right. I'll just finish up tonight's paperwork. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my office. Or cubbyhole, more like. Oh, paperwork and accounts, the bane of my life.
Are you Henry Jago?
Stab me vitals. You half scared me to death sitting there in the dark like that.
Well, are you?
I am, indeed. Henry Gordon Jago. And you
Bill Michaels.
are in my chair.
So I am. Here you go.
Thank you. Now then, Private Michaels, I would say from the uniform, what can I do for you?
Well, it's more a question of what I can do for you.
Alas, our performers are all feminine. Well, if you count Hilda. However, I shall be interviewing for stagehands and scene shifters on Thursday.
Quite a come down, isn't it? The great Henry Jago from the Palace Theatre.
Thursday at 10 sharp.
Falling on hard times, ain't you? But I reckon you'd be glad to be back at the big theatre, running your own show in every sense. Am I right?
You have some proposition, Private Michaels? I should tell you that a soldier's reminiscences from the extremes of empire are not the draw you might expect.
Oh, I can provide you with an axe that will draw the punters in their thousands. Forget the Elephant Man. Forget that Chinese magician bloke. There ain't been nothing like this seen in London before. Not ever.
I am, in fact, in the process of re-establishing myself as one of the foremost theatrical impresarios. Your act could have some merit, if it's half as original and intriguing as you suggest.
You wait till you see it, and then you'll be more than ready to stump up the cash.
Cash?
Up front, or there's no deal.
Well, I should need an audition before we discuss terms.
No discussion. I want £100 up front and a percentage.
£100?
On the nail. Oh, you can have your audition tomorrow night. In Highwayman's Passage round the back of King's Cross. You know it?
Well, I'll find it. But I warn you, it takes a lot to impress Henry Gordon Jago.
Just be there. 8 o'clock sharp.
Just finishing up now, Sergeant. Sergeant Quick, is that you? Who are you, sir?
My name is Hari Sunil.
I see. And you have some business here?
This is my business.
That, sir, is a dead body.
And how did he die?
That is something I am trying to ascertain. Now, I really must ask you to leave.
Not while the beast is at large. I traveled from subcontinent, following the trail of death, in pursuit of the bloodless beast that feeds on the lives of others, and feeds and feeds.
Yes, well, be that as it may. I think Sergeant Quick will want a short statement from you.
I am its nemesis, its destruction.
Not sure that really helps with my report to the coroner. Now, will you kindly move away from that cadaver?
You are dealing with powers you do not understand. Man of science, what do you know of the mysteries of life?
Professor? Professor, are you still here? Only the door was open.
Sergeant Quick, thank goodness.
Who the X is? What's he doing in here?
You know nothing.
Philly burst in here and is trying to take away the body.
Or it will consume
the poor
us
chap's
all,
obviously unhinged.
drinking out blood and creating more and more of its own kind.
Steady now, sir. Let's just leave
Where
quiet, shall we?
was this man found? Is the beast still abroad tonight? It will feed again soon unless I can find it. Where was this man found?
Had a few too many, have we? You come with me, sir. Right now.
I say, careful, Sergeant.
Unbelievers! You will all die in torment!
What was all that about? Was he drunk?
Certainly passionate about something. Dashed queer. He knew the body was drained of blood. He may know more about this beastly business. Beastly.
Professor?
Oh, just something he said. Never mind, Sergeant. You cut along back to the station. I'll lock up here.
If you're sure, sir. I reckon I could do with a swift drink on my way home after that.
You and me both, Sergeant. Not sure I'm ready for a cold, empty house just yet.
Another one for you, Mr. Jago.
Better make it a small one. Ah! Professor Lightfoot, as I live and breathe, I didn't expect to see you again this evening.
Nor I you, Henry.
Small one for you too, Professor.
Thank you, Eddie. Whatever Mr. Jago is having, it's his round, you know.
Oh, blimey, must be Christmas.
You may jest, but I am celebrating.
Wish I was. What's the occasion, suddenly?
I am celebrating my imminent elevation to the echelons of eminent impresarios.
That's very impressive.
Oh, yes. Henry Gordon Jago. He's on the up.
No. I meant it's impressive you managed to say all that when you've had so much to drink.
Years of practice.
There you are, gentlemen.
Thank you, my dear. Your very good health. And yours, Professor.
Thank you. So, what is the nature of this sudden good fortune?
A new act. An act that will have London transfixed. An act that will bring in audiences in their thousands. An act like no other before it or yet to come.
Sounds interesting. What is this act?
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to meet the agent tomorrow evening for an audition.
Very grand. Very hopeful.
He simply isn't an agent. He's a soldier.
Ah.
We're meeting in an alleyway.
Oh.
Round the back of King's Cross Station.
Eddie's still very upbeat, isn't she?
Hoping to see her brother soon.
Ah, good. Good.
And damn it, he wants £100! £100! Which I don't have. So even if it really is all he claims, Henry Jago isn't going anywhere near the upper echelons or anything. Not for a good while yet. Unless...
No, Henry.
You don't know what I was going to say.
I know very well. And the answer is no. I will not stump up £100 for some theatrical act from a soldier plying his trade down an alleyway round the back of King's Cross. It could be anything.
Fair enough. I'll give you till tomorrow evening to think about it. We need the money by 8 o'clock. Sharp.
He seems to be enjoying his breakfast.
What can you tell?
Listen, that Dr. Tulp said to give the captain raw red meat, so that is what we do.
I've been up with him all night, and he's as feverish as ever. You can barely even recognise the captain now.
That's why he's chained to the bedstead.
How long can this go on? How long do we just keep watch over him? Watch him change into this animal?
You got somewhere better to be, Hickson?
Yes, actually.
Someone's coming.
Put that revolver away, Michaels. You're not shooting anyone.
Depends who it is.
Now you two lads, guns away. Dr. Tulp, we've been expecting you. And we fed him raw meat, like you said.
For all the good it's done him, he's worse than ever.
Did I not tell you he would get worse before he gets better?
At least you got something right.
I have brought a bottle of the tonic with me. Now, let me see the patient. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, as I expected.
You expect him to change like this? Look at his teeth. Look at his hands.
They're like great hairy paws. Look, Dr. Tulp, about the fee you mentioned.
Oh, I don't expect payment immediately. Let us nurse your good captain back to health first. Then we'll talk about how you can repay me.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're a gentleman.
Oh, I am many things, Corporal Lawton, as you will discover.
Evening, Professor. And what brings you to our humble neck of the woods?
Just passing, Sergeant. I wondered if you'd come across any more bloodless cadavers, like our friend last night.
It's all very quiet today. Pickpockets and burglars, mainly. Only one murder, and that was a dipper, who got caught with his hand in the wrong pocket.
So, nothing out of the ordinary?
Well, not unless you count the fact that 2 butcher's shops were broken into last night, and another this afternoon.
Butcher shops? Wouldn't have thought a butcher took enough cash to make an attractive proposition to a burglar.
Oh, it wasn't money that was taken, Professor. It was meat. Beef. Chopped brisket.
Chopped brisket?
Close to 500 of it, we reckon.
Good gracious. Well, I wish you well with that, Sergeant. Perhaps the villain responsible runs a pie factory.
You think so?
To be honest, I rather doubt it. Now, I must be on my way. I'm meeting a very dear friend shortly.
He seems a bit more settled.
Seemed a lot less human.
Top said the treatment should start to work in a day or 2.
Are you willing to stick around for a day or 2? So what, for the Corporal and Smith off getting meat all the time?
They'll be back soon.
He's docile enough. Why don't you get some air? I'll look after him.
You sure?
I know you've been itching to get out. Have been all day.
I did promise. You sure you can manage? The captain will be all right.
He's all right as he is now, poor beggar. Look at him. No, we've had our differences, me and the captain. But I won't do nothing to harm him, trust me.
If you're sure, Bill.
You go and see your lady. I know what you're up to.
It's not like that. She's...
Of course it's like that. It always is. Go on, up it, Jim.
Thanks. I won't be long.
No. I'm not going to harm you, my friend. After all, you're my bread and butter now, ain't you? Come on. No. I'm keeping the chains on your wrists around your neck. I don't want you getting away from me now, do we?
You had any more thoughts about my proposition, Professor?
Henry, I'm not made of money, you know.
Oh, I know. I've been thinking, and I reckon our solicitor Soldier would settle for a decent percentage and a smaller upfront sum. What would you say to that?
I would say that I'm not stumping up any sort of upfront sum until I've seen what I'm buying into.
Very wise, yes. Thought as much myself, which is why I insisted on this audition this evening. Are you saying you'll come with me, Professor?
I am indeed. For one thing, I want to be sure you're not being sold a pig in a poke.
That's the spirit. We'll work something out with this cove, or my name's not Henry Gordon Jago. Ellie, another 2 pints over here, if you please.
I'm coming right up, Mr. Jago. Just as soon as I've put these empties out the yard. It's getting so there's nowhere to stand behind the bar here. Oh, God, it's nippy out here tonight. Here. Who's that? What you doing out here? Entrance is round the front, and if you're after the privy...
Hello, Ellie.
Jim! Private James Dixon back from the wars, come here!
I missed you, Ellie.
Where have you been? I expected you back yesterday. Your letter said... Oh, never mind. Come here, give your sister an hug.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. You're here now. Aren't you? What is it? Tell me, Jim. Now Mum's gone, you're all I've got.
I can't stay, Ellie. I have to get back.
Back where? What are you talking about? You're on leave, aren't you?
Yeah, but... It's Captain Hartford. He needs my help. Only for a few days, I promise. Then I'll be back. Properly back.
A few days? Jim, it's been months already.
I'm sorry, Ellie. Really, I am. Goodbye, Ellie. I'll see you soon. Promise. Be lucky.
Jim, come back soon, Jim. Be lucky.
That's one of them now.
Where the hell have you been, Higson?
Just getting some air. Why? What's wrong? Where's the captain?
That's what I want to know.
But he couldn't have. Those chains were...
You left him on his own? Like that?
Of course not. Private Michaels was with him. He said... Where's Michaels?
Well, that's something else I'd like to know.
You don't think...
No, we haven't got time for thinking, lad. We've got to find them before anything happens to the captain. And before the captain gets hungry.
I've not been gone long. They can't have got far.
Well, come on, then.
Drink up, Professor. Time we were getting along to this auspicious audition.
Lead on, Henry. I must confess to being more than a little intrigued.
Thank you, Ellie. See you soon.
Good night, sirs.
Oh, not getting foggy again, is it? Maybe I should have brought my muffler.
Not too thick, actually. If we walk briskly, that should keep out the cold.
Out of my way, girl! Aside, quickly!
I was just closing the door. Didn't realise you were leaving too.
Now I've lost him! Stupid girl!
Oh, sorry, I'm sure.
Do you know that man who just left? The thinner man? A pathologist, I think.
Oh, the professor. Well, they're thick as thieves, him and Mr. Jago.
You do know him.
Careful. Sir, that hurts. Let go of my arm.
Where has he gone? I'm going to take my hand from your mouth. But if you cry out, I will have to silence you. Understand?
Let me go. If I call out, you'll have every punter from the pub out here in seconds.
That would not be good for either of us.
What do you want?
I want the professor. Do you know where he's gone?
Yeah, Mr. Jago had an appointment. Don't know where. They mentioned King's Cross, I think.
That man is my only link to the beast. I have to find him. And you will help me.
No! Let me go!
Come on!
Go!
Is that you, Jago? I thought you were coming alone.
My financial partner, Professor Lightfoot.
Good evening, sir.
Why don't you come up here where there's more light? Is that your performer friend with you?
Come here and I'll show you.
Said Henry. I'm sorry I thought of this. Why are they skulking in the shadows?
Oh, he's just being theatrical. Nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
There they are.
Oh, here. You're not going to hurt the professor?
He is already in enough danger. But not from me.
And that's... Oh, it's just a soldier. I thought it might be... Who's that with him? Looks like he's got someone on a chain or something.
There! The beast! I see it! Behold the beast!
What are you doing with that knife? Professor? Mr. Jago?
Silence, girl!
Professor!
Yes! Run away, girl! Run as far as you can! Run from the beast!
Here, look where you're going.
Watch it, girl!
Steady, lady. You all right?
Please, you have to help them. He's got a knife.
Who's got a knife?
Ellie? Ellie, what are you doing here?
Oh, Jim, thank heavens.
Is this your floozy, Jim Hickson?
She's my sister, so shut it. Now, Ellie, someone has a knife? Did he hurt you?
Oh, not me. It's the professor he's after. And some animal, a beast. There's another soldier got it tied to a chain.
Michaels.
Where are they, Ellie?
Alleyway, back there on the left.
I will find it.
Ellie, go back to the Red Tavern.
I'm not leaving you.
Then wait here. I'll be back soon. There's something we have to do first.
Come on, Hickson.
Oh, what do you have to do?
I've got to go. I love you, Ellie. Remember that. Be lucky.
Be lucky.
So, what do you reckon, gentlemen? Worth a few guineas, I'd say. Here, take a closer look at the creature that will perform to packed houses from Hackney to Hammersmith.
Oh, my sainted aunts and uncles.
Poor thing's chained up. You afraid it'll escape?
No chance. The other end is handcuffed to me. Where I go, he goes, so don't get any ideas.
Wouldn't dream of it. I can't see that performing to anyone. Those teeth look rather sharp. Is he safe?
Teeth and claws. They're very distinctive. See the shape of the incisors. Henry! This is the creature that did for that poor dock worker.
What poor dock worker?
And the eyes look almost human.
Look, are you going to pay up for the captain or not?
The captain?
You are right to be afraid, Professor. And you, Mr. Jago. And yes, this once was a certain Captain Hartford.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Sunil. I have come for the beast.
Then you better have some money, because you ain't going nowhere till I'm paid.
What does he mean? Was that thing a man?
I fear so, Henry.
Oh yes, it was a man.
It doesn't matter what it was, it's what he is now that makes him valuable.
A brave captain who's patrolled straight into a distant valley in my home country. A valley where even my own people fear to tread. A valley that has bred such things.
We were attacked by one of those things. The captain was scratched, so what?
That started the process. He was infected. From that moment, he started to change. Oh, slowly, so very slowly at first. If he had been bitten, the process would have taken minutes rather than weeks.
Poor fellow. What can we do for him?
The process has accelerated. I don't understand. Unless...
Enough talk. If what you say is right, I reckon he's even more valuable than I thought.
Have you been feeding him?
If I have, raw meat and lots of it.
You fool! You people know nothing! We must kill it now before it's too late!
I say, steady on.
That does seem a little extreme. Is there no cure?
The only cure now is a bullet in the head.
A what? Where?
You have a gun as well as that knife?
No, I do not. The beast is more advanced than I thought.
Well, I've got a gun and I've had enough of you lot, so put up or shut up!
What do you mean?
I mean, you pay me what I'm owed and this beast is yours. You can shoot him or sit him down to play card for all I care, but if there's no deal, we're leaving.
You can't!
Didn't you listen to what he said?
That creature is dangerous. It's already killed at least one man, for goodness sake.
It uses blood like water, consumes it within its own body. When it runs out, when it is bloodless, it will feed again on anyone it can find. And if it merely wounds them...
You're not saying we could all turn into that? Oh, come on, Professor. I think discretion may be the better part of valor.
We have to deal with this beast, Henry. And quickly.
Too late, old man. Now out of my way!
I cannot let you go!
Oh, get back, man! You'll never stop him with that knife!
Get his gun, Professor! Oh, well done, Professor! I say, look out, sir!
He's dead. God rest his soul.
Better dead than wounded.
There they are.
It's Michael's all right.
Smith shall be at the other end of the alley by now.
Uncuff yourself, man!
I'm not letting him out of my sight!
Corporal, is that you, sir? Have you found them? Michaels, where you going?
It'll kill you!
Come back! Smith, keep back! Get away from them!
I'll get him!
No, Smith!
Look out, man!
Oh, that thing's deadly!
We have to stop it, sir! That thing isn't the captain anymore! It's killed Smith!
And this Indian chappie!
You're right. The cure isn't working.
There is no cure. This fellow said so. He seemed to know what he was talking about.
Bullet in the head, he said.
Then, so be it. Come on, Igson. It can't have got far, chained to Michael's.
Let's just hope he can keep it under control. If it gets into the station...
Jim! Jim, where are you? I couldn't just wait.
Are you getting on this train, miss? Only it's about to depart.
I'm looking for my brother. He's a soldier. Have you seen him? I'm sure he came towards the station.
Sorry, miss.
Oh, where are you, Jim?
Come here. So he's come to this, Captain. An empty platform at the back of King's Cross. Well, you might have dragged me this far, but that's it. You understand me? Because if you want food, you need me to get it for you. We need each other now, more than we ever did in India. I'm not afraid of you. You're my meal ticket. Just like I'm yours.
Michaels! Come back, Michaels!
I'm sure they went this way.
There they are!
Yes, look, on the platform.
Tommy, we're going, my friend. Just remember, you need me, right?
I'll never hit into this range.
Get back! I'm warning you! I'll shoot you if I have to! Get back!
It's killed him. It's dragging him off down the platform.
Onto the tracks.
Keep up, Higson!
Right with you, sir.
Oh, corpse. I can't keep this up.
Me neither.
They'll get him. You mark my words. British Army. Best in the world.
They'll lose him in among all those trains if they're not quick about it.
That was clever. It got the train wheels to cut through the chain.
A formidable adversary, Henry. You up to resuming the chase?
Oh, the body's willing, Professor. It's just my nerves that are holding me back.
That's the spirit.
That'll bring the bobbies running.
Where did he go? Did you see him?
He cut through between those trucks.
Oh, we'll never catch the blighter now. Shame. I was itching for a scrap.
Higson, over here!
I say, look out!
Get off the tracks!
That was close. Where have they gone? Let me give you a hand up.
Thank you. Henry,
What is it, Professor?
we've got company.
Company? What you...
Steady now. Let's back slowly away.
Easy, boy. Good beast.
This is no time for levity, Henry. If that thing scratches us, well, worse still, bites.
It's over here! They've got it!
Rather a generous and optimistic interpretation, if I may say so.
Captain? Captain, it's me. You remember me? Corporal Lawton, don't you?
He's trying to get a clear shot.
Well, it's right in the open.
I mean, so he can shoot it without fear of hitting anyone else.
Oh, this is no time for playing safe. Oh, I see what you mean. Very wise. Don't want needless bloodshed.
I'm sorry, Captain. We did what we could for you, sir. It was a privilege and an honor. But now...
I don't think one shot was enough. We have to help him.
We're too late, Professor. Anyway, what can we do?
I don't know. Something.
He's gone. I knew if I ever did anything really brave, I'd pay for it.
Henry, look out!
Oh, corks!
Get down! I've got it!
Oh, well done, man. What shooting! Right in the head.
I think it's dead.
I sure hope so. What about that, though? Hold your ground even as the beast charged you down, British Army. Nothing like it, eh?
It bit me.
Come again?
It bit me. My arm.
Let me see that. It's a nasty bite, but I don't think it's fatal.
Are you joking? You know what happened to me. Look at that. That was my captain a few weeks ago. He only got a scratch.
Look at his hands, Henry. They're already like claws.
Oh, never mind his hands. What about his face?
What can we do?
Only one cure. Remember?
Oh, no.
Cure? What cure? What do we need to give him?
A bullet. In the head. That's what he said. Get my gun. There's just one shot left.
Oh, we can't!
Henry, we must! There will be people here soon. Already the change is accelerating. Look at him now.
Here you are, Professor.
You're right. There must be another way.
There's someone coming. Perhaps they can help.
Hello? Is anyone there? Jim? Is that you? I heard shots. The police are coming.
It's Ellie.
Ellie Hickson.
You know her?
Please, she can't see me like this. She's my sister.
You're Ellie's brother.
Do it. Do it now before it's too late. Before this goes too far, and I'll kill you all. Pull the trigger.
I can't. Henry, I can't do it. I can't just...
It's all right. Of course you can't. Here, I'll take that. Thank you, Professor.
Jim? Are you there?
Oh.
Henry. Oh, Henry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Really. You had to do it. You had no choice.
Miss! Come back, miss! That was shooting! You lot, I want this area kept clear. Understand?
Jim? Where are you?
Don't listen to him. Not like that.
Jim?
He's changed back. Look, Henry.
Human again?
Oh, Jim, what happened to you, you stupid...
I'm sorry, Ellie. I'm very sorry.
Ellie, there's something you need to know.
Henry, we can't tell her. We can't ever tell her what really happened.
Now then, what's Professor Lightfoot, sir?
Sergeant Quick, thank goodness you're here.
Someone reported shooting. Some sort of animal.
No animal. Just a soldier back from India. He went mad. Trauma brought on by some terrible experience, no doubt.
Jim. My Jim.
Jim stopped him, Ellie. He gave his life to stop the madman and save the rest of us.
He saved us all. He was a hero.
One of the heroes.
Oh, Jim, you stupid, wonderful... I never thought he'd make a good soldier. I never thought he'd be an hero.
You find heroes in the most unlikely places, miss. It's the ones who don't seem so brave, who you don't think have it in them, and then surprise us when it really matters. They're the real heroes. Come on, let's get you away from here.
You too, Henry. Time to be going, old friend.
What? Oh, yes, Professor. Ellie,
Oh, it's all right. It's all right, gents. I'll be all right. Really, I will.
I'll need a statement from you, Professor, and from your friend.
I'm sure tomorrow will do, Sergeant.
Oh, I'm sure it will, sir. Mind how you go.
Oh, I'll be all right. I have my friend to look after me.
Thompson, get over here, now, and bring that lantern. You there? Yeah, you. We need stretchers. And ask for that concourse to be cleared. The inspector will be here any minute, and you'll have your guts for tennis rackets.
How are you feeling, Henry?
Empty. Cold. I don't know. We did the right thing, didn't we, Professor? Only seeing Ellie's face. Seeing her with her brother after...
We did the right thing, Henry. You did the right thing. When it came to the point, when it really mattered, you did the right thing.
Thank you. It's just sometimes the right thing feels so wrong.